Imagine being the wife of the greatest basketball player of all time, global icon, billionaire, legend. You walk into a luxury car dealership wearing quiet elegance, expecting nothing but professionalism. Instead, you're treated like you're invisible, or worse, a gold digger. The sales staff smirks behind the counter. No one greets you. No one offers help. All eyes scan you with judgment, but not one hand is extended in service. They have no idea who you are. Now imagine your husband walks in, not just any man, but Michael Jordan. And in the next 10 minutes, he doesn't just shatter their arrogance, he burns the whole house down, one luxury car at a time. What happened inside that dealership sent shockwaves through the entire industry and became one of the boldest power moves in celebrity history. This is not just about luxury cars. This is about pride, prejudice, and the price of disrespecting a queen. You're about to hear the full story. The kind that dealerships pray stays buried. Buckle up. And before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more bold, untold stories, right here on the Hidden Republic. Yvette Prieto isn't flashy. She's elegant, confident, composed. A former model with Cuban roots and a quiet strength that doesn't beg for attention, because she doesn't need to. She met Michael Jordan in 2008 at a Miami nightclub. He was already a living legend. She? Mysterious, grounded, and refreshingly unimpressed by the circus of fame. That's what caught his eye. Fast forward to a spring afternoon in Beverly Hills. Yvette walked into a luxury European car dealership, the kind where champagne is served in crystal glasses and the price tags aren't visible unless you really belong. She was dressed in designer casual, sunglasses on, posture straight. No entourage. No flashing cameras. Just a woman looking for a gift, for herself, from her husband. She'd been eyeing a rare, limited edition European sports car. Sleek, all black, carbon fiber interior, the kind of machine that whispers status instead of shouting it. But from the moment she walked in, something was off. No one greeted her. Not even a nod. The salesmen, clad in tailored suits and arrogance, glanced up and then back down at their phones. One of them chuckled under his breath and whispered to another. Yvette could feel it, the slow, venomous sting of judgment. It wasn't until she asked to test drive the car that one of the men finally spoke. "Ma'am, this car starts at $450,000. We don't allow test drives unless there's verified proof of funds." Yvette raised an eyebrow. "Excuse me?" He leaned in, smiling, but there was no kindness in it. "We get a lot of window shoppers. Influencers. Gold diggers. We can't just toss the keys to everyone who walks in." Her lips tightened, but she stayed composed. "Do you know who I am?" she asked. The man actually laughed. "Should I?" And that's when the temperature in the room dropped. Yvette pulled out her phone, dialed a number, and simply said, "You need to come down here." 30 minutes later, a matte black Range Rover pulled up. The back door opened, and out stepped Michael Jordan. 6-time NBA champion. Billionaire. Air Jordan. One of the most recognizable men on the planet, and at that moment, a husband who'd just been told his wife was disrespected by a man who sells cars for a living. The room shifted. Silence swallowed the laughter. The salesmen stood up like guilty schoolboys. One of them scrambled to offer a handshake. Michael didn't take it. He looked at Yvette first. "You good?" She nodded. That's all he needed. Then, with fire in his voice, he looked at the man who'd insulted her. "So, my wife walks in here, looking to buy a car, and you treat her like what, a nuisance? An escort? You didn't even ask her name. Didn't ask if she needed help. Just made assumptions. Big mistake." The man stammered. "Mr. Jordan, I didn't recognize her, I didn't know." Michael cut him off. "That's the problem. You only show respect when you think someone matters. You think money has a dress code?" Then he turned to the floor manager. Get your boss on the phone. Right now. Calls were made. Apologies rained down. Suddenly, glasses of champagne appeared out of nowhere. But Michael wasn't finished. He walked the showroom floor with Yvette at his side. Then he pointed. We'll take this one. And that one. And that SUV for her sister. Oh, and let's throw in the coupe, that'll go to my golf buddy. Full price. No financing. The staff's jaws were on the marble floor. Over $1.5 million in cars. In less than 10 minutes. But Michael wasn't buying cars. He was buying lesson plans. When the paperwork was done, and the keys handed over, he looked at the original salesman. Next time a woman walks in here alone, don't assume you're better than her. Because odds are, you're not even in the same league. Then, just before leaving, he dropped the final hammer. And by the way, you were right. She didn't need a test drive. She owns the road. News of the event leaked. Not from Michael or Yvette, they stayed silent. It came from an anonymous dealership employee who couldn't keep the story to themselves. Soon, social media exploded. Forums debated it. Some thought it was an urban legend. But sources close to the dealership confirmed it. Others said it was the most expensive ego check in Beverly Hills history. Michael Jordan didn't just defend his wife's dignity, he exposed an entire culture of judgment. He reminded the world that true power doesn't shout. It walks in quietly, and buys the whole damn showroom. And here's the real kicker. A week later, the dealership sent a formal apology to Yvette, a bouquet of white orchids and a handwritten note begging forgiveness. She never responded. Because some things are too small to acknowledge once you've already made your point. So, the next time someone tells you to dress the part or prove you belong, remember this story. Because being underestimated isn't an insult, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to shock the world. Thanks for watching this unforgettable story on the Hidden Republic. If you loved this bold tale of justice, pride, and payback, hit that subscribe button and join us as we uncover more powerful stories they don't want you to know. Until next time, stay sharp, stay bold, and never forget, real power doesn't need permission.